What's up, Pro Wrestling Legacy? We have finally returned before the Big Bang.
Yeah.
My name is XIX.
My name is Marco Savio Romero.
I'm Nate Rivers.
And basically we are here to break down our biggest event of the year that's going to happen at the El Paso County Coliseum's Judging Arena on January 6th. We're going to be hosting basically the Big Bang 2, which is going to include some of the biggest matches all year.
Huge star-studded lineup, Marco and XX, starting with Thrash versus Cosmo Orion. Then we got a huge 6-match ground match. Winner of that gets a guaranteed title shot, either the Lone Star title, World title, or tag team titles with a partner of their choice. Then, of course, Aydan versus Gino Rivera. Aydan coming off a horrific injury. Then, of course, Max versus title. Tiger Man Jr. versus Marty Snow. Lone Star title on the line. Tiger Man Jr.'s mask on the line. Then after that, 3 of the best tag teams in the 915 6x6 area. Fat and the Furious, Angeles Rebeldes, and the Hate Brothers. No, not winner take all, just 3 teams going at it, seeing who's the best. Then for the world title, we got Norinco versus Skybird. Norinco won the Battle of Star Mountain Tournament, earning the title shot at Big Bang. Then of course in the main event, we got Stallion Rogers versus Alco Padre, the rematch after their amazing first encounter.
Yeah, exactly. So besides, before we get this going, we do want to do a little recap of last year's Big Bang. Basically the whole reason why PWL is here and the whole reason why we're here tonight is go ahead and describe what happened last year. So from last year's Big Bang, I know it was my first actually PWL event when I was here. I know my favorite match was Stan versus Norinco. That's something that I know we're gonna have Norinco on our co-main event going against Skybird. So that's gonna be an amazing match. But that was my pick of the litter from last year's Big Bang. But what do you guys think from last year's?
I think for me, it had to be Cosmo Orion versus Marty Snow. The match that, in my opinion, really started Pro Wrestling Legacy to become what it is today. Of course, the crowning of the inaugural Pro Wrestling Legacy Championship, where Cosmo Orion, of course, did defeat Marty Snow. I still say, to this day, that's probably the best match of 2022 altogether.
I'm actually agreeing with XIX for once. Cosmo versus Marty was by far possibly the best match in the year for PWL.
That was awesome. So go ahead and we're here from our sponsors, and we're gonna start breaking down every single match that we're gonna see at this year's Big Bang at the Coliseum.
Back to the sponsors. Our first match we're going to talk about for the Big Bang is Thrash versus Cosmo Orion. XX, you want to say anything?
This is a match that does have me by surprise, like we just mentioned earlier before. Last year's Big Bang, Cosmo Orion was in the main event, and now he's opening up the show. The downfall is real. It's insane to see, and he's going against one of PWL's rookies from the academy. Not anyone big like Marty Snow.
Yeah, Thrash basically started wrestling in March, which going against Norinco, right? That was his first match here. So it is a huge punch going down from what Cosmo Orion is, or was, maybe we can say, to what it is now. Nonetheless, though, I do believe it's going to be a really well opening match. It's for the Judging Arena at the Coliseum. I believe it's going to get the crowd going. We do have Thrash. He is, like we like to say, very versatile. He's a lucha libre style. He has some strong moves too. We've seen him pick up Norinco. So, I mean, I'm not surprised if Thrash actually takes this one.
I have to agree with you there. Of course, Cosmo Orion, I think he's a little bit in over his head. Losing streaks that are going to happen in his career. He's on 0-5 in singles losing streaks since Battle on Star Mountain. I agree. I think Thrash is going to take it.
I'm actually on the same boat with you guys. Cosmo has just had too much losses, man. He's suffering heavily. So something's going to have to change soon. He's going to have to win, do whatever it takes, I guess.
So for 3, I mean, I think besides that, what do you guys think is going to happen after that? After the Big Bang, let's say if Cosmo does take the loss, what would happen to Cosmo? What do you guys see him? Where do you guys see him going?
Like you said, he only called out Thrash because Thrash has yet to win a singles competition.
Big words.
I think Cosmo Orion is going to be crying in the corner once he loses.
I honestly don't know what's going to happen to Cosmo. I don't know what he's going to do, what he's going to go
I mean, hopefully, Cosmo, when you watch this, when you're watching this, if you do lose, man, I hope from there nothing but up, because yeah, man, that streak it's been keeping you down, and it's been. You can see it with aerospace. You can see it with the people in the locker room. You have changed. So we're hoping that the Big Bang, you can show up. Finally, the Cosmo that we knew, the inaugural champion that we saw at the first Big Bang. Anything else that you guys like to mention about this match? Moving forward to the next one.
I think that's it. Nothing solid for a big match.
All right. Hello guys, so for our second match that we're going to be breaking down here tonight is going to be our 6-man scramble match. This 6-man scramble match is a beautiful stipulation. The stipulation basically is going to allow the winner to have a title shot of their choice at the event of their choice whenever they want. From this, the 6 men participating in the event are basically all PWL's own. They're all grown from the academy, so that's going to be a great match full of grudges, friendships, and backstabs too. What do you guys think? From the members that are joining, who do you think who's going to come from out of there as a champion, or I mean as the #1 contender for a championship?
Honestly, I got Gino Toldyouso.
Gino Toldyouso.
Gino Toldyouso is on the same track as Cosmo. He hasn't really won it, so he did win against Tucumán at our last show. Gino's starting to pick up that momentum. I feel like winning this will shoot him up with more momentum to get possibly get a title shot.
That's a big pick. I mean, from out of the 6, we do have Gino. We also have, I believe, Stefan Prince is going to be on there. So that's why I call it backstabbing there, because you know how that happened at 4th and goal earlier this year when Schweiger basically dismantled before our eyes. But besides that, I think Stefan's actually, to me, going to be a sleeper. You know, somebody that maybe is going to come out on top because he's very opportunist. I know he has a lot of technical abilities that some of these other wrestlers may or may not have, but I know that his resilience, that's going to put Stefan on top, and he's also a champion as well, like Gino, so that's going to...
The longest reigning.
Yeah, there you go. So that's going to have something to play in this scramble match. Who do you got, XX?
Unfortunately, I'm going to have to agree with Nate here. I think Gino Toldyouso is going to win as well. Gino Toldyouso, although being a fan favorite here, hasn't really had that much success. He won the Lone Star title, only held it for 29 days, the shortest reign from the Lone Star title in history. So I think this is where he gets his opportunity to finally win the match and get that
we do have the 2/3 of the Inglorious Bastards participating in this scramble match as well. I mean, we do know they just come from losing from the... I mean, it wasn't really a loss for them. They were attacked by who knows what and who knows when here earlier this year before they got to go ahead and go against the Hay Brothers. That's why the Fan and the Fury are actually champions, in my opinion. I mean, the Glorious Bastards didn't get a chance, but of course, 2/3 of them are going to come into this match to actually get an opportunity. That's something that's going to be different from this match, because 2 teammates at the end of the match, they're going to have to beat each other, submit each other.
I want to touch on something like that. Is it possible that if either one of them wins, they could use the opportunity of a tag title?
We'll figure that out with management. I don't know if it's going to also be, if they have to use it by the next event. I have no idea what's up with that, with the rules behind it. I know management's going to have more on it throughout the week before the next... Before that match takes place. We also have Beast Boy in it. Beast Boy, also I like to believe he's one of the biggest fan favorites right now. Throughout all the shows, people show up for him. I mean, in social media, he has been staying at the gym, like how he always mentions, you know, getting those gains, and he has been picking up at the last match he picked up Marty Snow and Stefan at the same time, which showcased his raw strength.
We also have Tucumán in the match. A crazy story that one is right there.
Yeah.
Being a homeless, living around Thoma Arena, and then eventually living under Thoma Ring.
Are we sure he's not under there now?
I was about to say, we don't know if he might be under there peeping me through the tarps, but nonetheless, he's also in this match. Anything can go.
It's gotta be a wild match, that's for sure. He could be flying over the top rope, could be technical, who knows.
That's for sure. That's going to be an amazing match. It's going to be probably one of the match of the nights, in my opinion, just because it's going to showcase all of PWL Academy's true talent that is basically brewing here in El Paso, Texas. But let's get words here from our sponsors, some more highlights of this year's shows, and we're back here to break down our 3rd match.
Oh my God! Gino into the ladder!
Actually, is bringing the crowd over.
Both men are running on fumes. And never did I ever think that this man would be returning.
Un luchador de clase y de técnica y también.
The swooping super! Oh, the Elias was like, oh my God! Canadian Destroyer! For the top! Vessel! Oh my God!
Pero qué está haciendo Eric?
He does not want to give that up. And now caught in the head scissors. There's the strength of this arm.
Puro poder.
Oh my God, look at they're both ragdolls in the middle of the ring. The fireworks.
Y ahí viene.
Oh, running away into the corner on Cobarde. And he's going insane. As a Rico. You're a big let's see the big guns. Blood Ducks covered. And a Eagle slam. The strike caught by Diamond. His super flash. And super flash. Now Stallion getting another shot at Cobarde. Is this going to go on all night? I think he's doing it right now. What is Orion going to do here? He's going to here's the one cutter. Oh my goodness.
Jesus Christ.
BB. For high risk.